Do you honestly think The Rock deserves an Oscar for The Smashing Machine?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was hoping his performance is gonna be really good,
Yeah.
so that he can win. I think it would be totally unexpected
Yeah.
and something that I wouldn't believe was possible.
Yeah.
But after watching the performance, it was great. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was Oscar worthy.
Yeah, I think compared to his previous performances, you
No,
watch
it's-
something like
it's-
this, it's completely different. It's
and
like
it's
on a whole new level.
much better. This is
Yeah.
by far
It's a
his
step in
best
the right
performance.
direction for his career,
Definitely.
but it's not on that level where we're in that Oscar conversation, in my opinion.
Yeah, look, I wouldn't be against it, right? I don't know if you've seen The Real Marker. And
Yeah,
the
I've seen a few
similarities
videos,
are
yeah.
crazy. I mean, even the way he fights, the wrestling style.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that stiffness,
Mm.
because he was so big. I
Yeah.
feel like The Rock got it to a T.
Mm.
The realism of every shot, even that final, there's like a scene, I don't want to spoil anything, but where he's getting beat up
Yeah.
and he's just chilling there.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah.
apparently the Rock had to go to the hospital because he got a concussion,
Oh, shit.
because he was really getting hit,
Oh, damn.
because he wanted it to look so real. So that's what I'm saying. He's definitely taking this whole acting
Yeah, the
thing
commitment
seriously.
is
Definitely.
there, and I think he even has a movie coming up with Scorsese that he co-wrote. So I think that he's definitely making the right choices now
Definitely.
in terms of his acting career. But I don't think that this film is what's gonna get him there. It's a step in the right direction, like I said, but it's not. It's just not on that level that I was hoping for.
But what did you think about the film?
I thought the
overall?
film was excellent, actually.
think so?
Yeah, I think.
I think it
I'm
was
a-
very different as
yeah.
opposed to like, I mean, like I said, even that one of the final scenes where he's getting beat up.
Mm.
Most films would have went the direction of like, okay, the last minute he
Yeah.
just gets some energy
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
he starts beating on the guy. But I feel like the fact that he took that loss, he didn't
Yeah.
come out necessarily victorious, which would be the cliche.
Yeah.
I feel it felt original.
Yeah, it felt different. And I'm a big Safdie fan also, and I think that this film, it's one of the better dramas that we've seen this year, in my opinion. Like if
Definitely.
we're going straight character-driven drama, this is one of the best films I've seen this year.
Definitely. I think out of a score, if I had to rate it out of 10,
Yeah.
I would give it like a 6.8.
I think 6.8 is actually solid. I was gonna say
6.8.
6.5,
6.8
but I
is good
think
though.
6.8. Yeah, no,
6.8 is
that's a
good.
solid rating.
Definitely.
Um,
I would definitely say go watch it.
yeah, definitely go watch it. I did have a great time watching this film, and I think it's definitely worth the watch.
What do you think about the Safdie brothers? Do you think
Big
they're good
fan.
for? You're a big fan?
Big fan, massive fan. Yeah,
And I mean, obviously the other brothers come out with
yeah, with Marty Supreme.
Marty Supreme.
That just had a surprise screening at the New York Film Festival. No one was expecting that to come out because it only releases on Christmas, the end of December. But apparently, I mean, reactions are
People saying
crazy.
Timothy's Oscar is coming on his
Yeah,
way.
people are saying that he's winning this year. Like they're not even putting him up for nominations. He's looking to win.
But I feel like, look, I'm a big fan of Timothy. But I feel like people's been saying that. And I feel like the hype has always been stirring that way. And I'm one of Timothy's biggest fans.
Yeah,
And there was some people that hate on him.
yeah,
But I mean, if you look at DiCaprio's performance,
yeah.
you know what I
True,
mean.
yeah.
So we're like,
We have a new Day-Lewis film also. Yeah,
that's gonna be tough.
it's a tough
mean, even
competition this year.
People
yeah.
are forgetting about Michael B. Jordan's performance in Sinners.
Yeah,
I mean, the fact that he had to play two brothers
yeah.
and he did it so brilliantly.
Mm.
I mean,
I think with
flippin' hell, man.
Sinners, I think it's gonna, it's not gonna benefit from that early release because that release at the beginning of the year. I think with all these new films coming out, people are gonna kind of forget about Sinners.
Yeah, but
so I don't know if Michael is gonna make that conversation.
But you get,
I know, but I get your point. Though
mean-
it was an amazing performance.
I feel like DiCaprio might take it, or Day-Lewis. Day-Lewis, I feel like
Day-Lewis,
the
yeah.
movie didn't
It
even come out. I
didn't
feel
even
like
come out,
was
yeah,
already
yeah.
writing his name on
Yeah, I mean, you just watch that trailer and you
Yeah,
see
and
it,
you're
and
like,
nah, okay,
Oscar win.
yeah, just give it to him.
But and especially the excitement. I mean, him coming back after what 6 years or so.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's like what 7, 8,
something
yeah,
like that. I
something
mean,
like
the guy's been out of his time for so long and now coming back.
Yeah.
On his son's film.
Yeah,
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
But I feel like I don't know. Timothy could. Did you see he shaved his hair?
I saw he has a buzz cut now, and apparently that's for Dune though. I don't know if it's to wear a wig or if it's just gonna go full buzz for Dune. But
I don't. I think he will. Well, no, I don't think he's gonna
You don't
It's
think
gonna
he'll go
look
for
good.
buzz?
No.
I feel like the buzz cut in the deserts kind of makes sense. So
Yeah, but I mean for him, you know what? Now, you want the character to look cool.
true.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's like I think.
Let's give him a fade on the side.
No. You know what? I feel like I'm just gonna say this right now. You know, like Luke Skywalker
Yeah.
for Star Wars. I think that's one of the worst casting of all time.
Why do you think that?
Because he's such a prominent character. I feel
Mm.
like you need someone who actually looks like he has. I don't want to use this word order.
I get what
Do you
you're
know
saying.
what I'm saying?
I get what
Like,
you're saying,
just
but
picture
also,
Luke Skywalker,
I get
the
what you're saying.
prominence that he has
Yeah.
in that film of Star Wars,
Mm.
and he just looks like.
I get what you're
You
saying,
know what
but
I'm
also that was the 70s. I feel like the
No,
sort
but
of
I'm saying-
baseline for what aura was is kind of different back then. Like,
but I mean, like Timothy with a buzz cut doesn't. I think it doesn't suit him at all.
yeah, I agree though.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean the long hair.
The long hair,
out
that's
in
sort of
the
his
desert.
signature look.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah,
I think hopefully they put a wig on him. I don't know.
yeah. Then
I don't-
again, as an actor,
disrespect
it's
to
nice to see
Skywalker or-
actors like doing these different stuff and looking different, changing their appearances for roles. So I wouldn't mind even if it is a buzz cut. It would be
Do-
something different
Okay, do you think Timothy is this generation's best actor?
easily.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think so. Question.
Right.
Do you?
I don't know what I'm thinking about. Obviously.
Yeah.
No,
I'm trying to think who else in that conversation.
I think.
But I feel like as many good actors as there are, I don't think they come close to Timothy. Because like you were saying, with each new film he comes out, everyone's like, oh, this is his best performance.
Yeah.
Like,
I think he's like the new DiCaprio.
yeah. He doesn't have a performance where it's like, oh, this is kind of disappointing, or this is kind of bad. It's all
What
like,
What do you think about Heat Part 2 that was just announced?
yeah.
I mean,
so-
first we got DiCaprio.
Yeah,
We've got Adam Driver.
yeah.
Austin Butler.
Austin, but that's another big name, yeah.
And I mean, what Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
And there
Apparently Anna de Armas was mentioned there, but I don't know how
I don't know. She
confirmed
fell
that
off. Eh?
is. Yeah.
What happened
Well,
to her?
ew, that's
Apparently she wants to
another
get married now
conversation.
with Tom Cruise.
I
They're
saw-
planning
yeah, I
a
saw-
wedding
I
on the
saw- I
moon or
saw,
something.
yeah.
But anyway,
Just
yeah.
trying to secure a space movie or something.
No, but what did I want to say? Yeah, no, Heat.
Heat,
Part.
yeah.
I don't know. Okay, I haven't heard much of it, but I don't know if it's gonna be like a remake of the film or.
No, so apparently Michael Mann, the director, he wrote the book, a sequel, but it's sort of set in the past and the future. So it's both a prequel and a sequel. And the weird thing about this film is that they say DiCaprio is going to play Val Kilmer's role, which was originally supposed to be Austin Butler.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I thought.
But I guess that's a main role, so DiCaprio probably wanted to put himself
Yeah.
in there, get that lead role. But I mean, either way, it's DiCaprio is gonna do a good
He's
job
gonna nail it,
regardless.
yeah.
Like, you don't need to question it. But he too. So we're supposed to be at Warner Brothers, but they wouldn't approve the budget. Michael Mann wanted like 230 more, and so we went to Amazon. Amazon gave him the budget.
Is it?
So now, yeah, it's looking to film sometime next year.
I think yeah, talking about high budgets, I mean The Rock's film has also been a disappointment. The Smashing Machine.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a scary thing with having such a high budget
Yeah.
film these days, especially seeing that cinema is in like this slow decline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I don't know. Having a film on such a big budget, I feel like it's just setting yourself up for. Or it's
Definitely,
just, it's just
looking
risking
at
it all and going
looking
for
at The Rock's latest film, I'm not sure why that had such a big budget, because it was such a small, sort of low-key film.
it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Um,
What was like 100 mil?
Yeah, 100 more. But
What
and
the
it was
hell?
A24's most
Nah.
expensive film. And I'm trying to think, like, I mean, unless The Rock took 75 mil of that, because we know that his paycheck is like
Yeah, nah.
extremely high. But yeah, that film was I don't think it was warranted to have such a high budget. But talking about high budgets, did you see the Harry Potter series? They just we got set leaks of Dumbledore for the first time.
Actually, I haven't.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't
I
seen
think
it.
Dumbledore's look, and we'll put it up right here. It looks amazing, even better than the films, in my opinion.
What?
Yeah, and the actor.
Why? What makes it stand so out?
So he's wearing this sort of blue coat, but it looks like what you'd imagine an actual wizard to wear, like this old sort of
Yeah.
wizard vibe. And he has this long beard that's like dropping down here.
Dropping down,
And-
hanging on the street.
Yeah, and now it genuinely just looks like very fantastical, very and also they were filming scenes that were not in the film and book. They caught them with other actors that have never been Other characters, sorry, that have never been
Apparently,
shown.
Spider-Man's gonna be in a film. He's having a cameo, Spider-Man.
Sp-
So,
I was thinking of the actor.
What do you think about Spider-Man? Apparently, Tobey Maguire.
Coming back.
Yeah, for Doomsday.
That's a whole big mess, honestly. There's nothing.
I feel like
really-
Marvel has nothing original
Yeah.
to do other than to bring old characters back. You know, just for like that surprise screening.
That's the thing. Like,
Oh my God,
there's,
Toby's here.
there's no originality
It's
whatsoever.
nothing. That's like they're only relying on bringing Robert
Yeah.
Downey Jr. back, bringing old characters back.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire. Who else is coming back?
There's the whole X-Men basically.
Yeah. Oh,
and it's like when you
Hugh Jackman.
is Hugh Jackman in the film?
I feel like it. Yeah.
I feel like he should be in the film because with Deadpool.
no,
and
but
Wolverine,
because Channing Tatum basically said he said he's on set and he's seeing people that he grew up admiring, and so people are taking that as like, oh, it's Hugh Jackman and Tobey
Okay.
Maguire.
True, yeah. I mean, either way, that film is just gonna be a mess. It's
It seems all over the place
yeah,
for me.
and
I don't know. I hope it's.
it was genuinely like a perfect opportunity to introduce a new set of X-Men, new actors, and they're just bringing back old people that genuinely I don't think anyone cares about. Do you care about any of those X-Men actors besides maybe Hugh Jackman?
I'm gonna be honest with you. No, maybe Ali Berry.
True, yeah, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like that's also our fault as the audience, because I feel like the audience, right, especially like the Marvel Cinematic audience, I feel like everyone is so connected to like characters from the past, and they have such a bond with these characters that they feel like every time something new comes, it's not doesn't need the same as the last one. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like you will never be Toby. You know.
I
I feel
get
like
your
that's
point, I
always
get
the
your
point,
point.
and I feel like until we get over that,
Yeah.
I just feel like there's not going to be any progress.
True, I do think that changed a bit with the new Fantastic Four though.
With the new-
Because
but I
think
feel
people
also
like this one
that's
more
because
than,
there's been such a long period from the last
That is
Fantastic
true
Four.
as
Do you know
well,
what I
yeah,
mean?
that's
Because
true.
I mean, if you're taking Spider-Man, there's like a new Spider-Man
Yeah,
every
yeah.
7 years or whatnot.
yeah.
So
And
it's like,
Spider-Man, I mean, they're making 2 films right now. They're making Brand New Day. They're also making Beyond the Spider-Verse, which is, I mean, getting delayed again and again and again. We have no idea when that's
I swear
actually
to you,
going to hit
this
theaters.
this whole thing of delaying films, and like that's why I say like the cinematic industry is just like all over the place right
Yeah.
now. I mean, even Michael's film.
Michael's film, apparently they cut 2 hours from that film.
What?
They went into, so they went into like legal trouble with all the Neverland stuff, and they didn't want to show his court cases and all of that. But they filmed all of that content, and then they had to go back, change the ending, and apparently this film is about around 2 hours. They're gonna end it with Michael Jackson's rise to fame. So the whole movie is just him getting up to that point of reaching fame, and then it cuts. So then they're hoping that this film does well, so they can film a second part. And then all the rest of the footage they filmed, gone. They're just cutting it in a vault. Which to me is just like, it's such a waste of money, it's a waste of time,
I think
and it's just, it
not
makes no
even
sense.
that. I feel like just for the story, I think it's not going to be as pure and as
Yeah.
sincere.
Mm.
I feel like we could have gotten the true and actual story.
Yeah. But then again, with Michael Jackson having so many
Allegations,
devout like followers, if they show those allegations and they
Turns out to be true.
yeah, like if they show it to be true,
I think I'm a huge Michael Jackson
Yeah,
fan.
same.
I believe this guy doing. I believe he's not guilty of anything.
yeah, and even if he is guilty,
No. Look, I just feel like, I don't know, man. I feel with him taking up so much footage,
yeah,
I just feel like that it's gonna feel empty and it's gonna feel misplaced.
I agree. To make these sort of like
It has.
washed films,
It's a Michael film.
yeah,
It literally has the potential to be the best biopic.
easily.
And I feel also, look, Michael film I think is long overdue.
Yeah,
And I think that's why they've been taking so long, because they wanted to do it right. And I think now that they've finally taken it upon themselves to make the film, now it's just like they're messing it up.
yeah,
Issue here, issue there.
yeah. I think there wasn't enough preparation,
Definitely.
because how do you go
definitely.
shoot the film and then find out, oh, I
Yeah,
can't do this after you
yeah.
already shoot it? It should have been planned out properly.
But
and
even
I think-
Michael's daughter apparently wasn't approving of a lot.
yeah,
of
I
things.
saw that. Yeah,
So I don't know. Maybe there was just like but then again, I get it's like his daughter, but then his nephew shooting, playing Michael.
Yeah.
You get
But I guess the
don't know.
daughter is more closer.
He's
More
just like,
closely
I don't
related.
care.
He's just like,
I'm getting paid 10 more. So I don't know, man. Like, flipping out.
either way, I'm excited to see the film because it's a Michael film. You know, it's gonna be interesting at the very least, even if they flop it. But I'm really hoping they don't flop it though.
Talking about the spooky season,
Mm.
we obviously Halloween is about to
Yeah.
fall upon us. Ed Gein. Ed Gein has just.
Oh, is this a monster?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard about
So
it.
I don't know. Look, you remember I was telling you about Sons of Anarchy for so long.
Yeah.
Now the main character who plays Jack Steller,
Okay.
Charlie Hunnam,
Mm.
he's playing Ed Gein.
Okay.
And look, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm a big fan of Sons of Anarchy.
Mm.
Having said that, I'm a big fan of Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah.
He was obviously in The Gentleman,
Mm.
but so Ed Gein just released, and it's basically Ed Gein is what inspired films like Psycho,
Okay.
and even Leatherface.
Okay.
So yeah. Anyway, this guy is just like it's in the name monster.
Yeah.
He's a monstrous guy. He used to like skin humans and make like furniture out of their skin.
Damn.
So it's like
Oof.
this guy's like. So anyway, this is basically just the story of Ed
Yeah.
Gein and the trauma that he went through and
Yeah.
whatever the case may be. Anyway, I don't know. Look, I've been watching it. I watched like the first 4 episodes, and it wasn't what I was expecting.
Yeah.
The first episode was extremely and just too slow.
Mm.
Like slow to the next point. Like I was, you know how long I was waiting for that episode to end. Like. But anyway, yeah, no, I don't know. People's hyping it up, and I feel
Yeah.
like
I think there's so much hype around the Dharma series and also what are those brothers' name? The Menendez brothers.
yeah, Monster.
Yeah.
Or what? Was those called Monsters?
I think they're all called Monster. They're called Monster and then the person's name or something.
Is it? Dharma also, no?
Dharma, yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't watched any of those, so it's just not my vibe. And
Look, it's not my vibe as well. Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm saying it's not my vibe. I've watched all of it. Jeffrey Dahmer. That started off slow
Mm.
and then picked up
Okay.
like rapidly
Mm.
from the second episode. Now you see that I liked.
Yeah.
Whereas this is just like they're telling this freaking boring story.
Yeah.
And it's just like this guy walking around town. I definitely think it's not worth it at all.
Yeah. I mean, but talking about like best series of all time, what do you think is like your best series? Because I just started watching The Sopranos recently for the first time, and that has me hooked. Like I can't stop watching that.
Sopranos is good. I think best series of all
Yeah.
time. Flip, I don't think you can choose one. And I would have to break it up as well into like sitcoms.
Definitely no. Okay, let's say dramas.
Flipping out. Sons of Anarchy was like.
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen that, but you've
Sons
been
of Anarchy
talking about
was
that.
crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
That and The Day of the Jackal, you've been talking about a lot.
Yeah, but that's like it's not like that's like
Not
one
best of
season.
all time. Okay.
That's like one season
Okay.
also. I would say Peaky Blinders.
Okay, definitely.
Peaky
But I
Blinders.
feel like Peaky Blinders kind of fell off in that last 3 seasons.
I don't think so. I
don't
think
think so?
Peaky Blinders, Breaking Bad, and Game of Thrones.
Okay, Game of
Those are like-
Thrones, yeah. Game of Thrones had some of the best episodes of television ever.
That's.
I would put Succession in there. Have you watched that?
No.
You should watch Succession.
Is it?
Genuinely, you should watch Succession. That's that's actually my number 1 of all time.
Number one.
Succession, yeah. And then The Sopranos. Something about Sopranos. It's like watching Goodfellas like every day.
Yeah,
like you know.
No, Sopranos is definitely great. I wouldn't lie, but even Sons of Anarchy, I think I would
Yeah.
put it up there.
Okay.
But like I said, I can't choose, man. Like
Yeah.
Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, Sons of Anarchy.
You know what? We haven't mentioned Stranger Things, and there's a new season coming out in less than 2 months.
Yeah, no.
Thanksgiving.
It's coming next month.
Next month. Oof. Nah, I couldn't be more excited for that. That's one of my favorite shows ever. And season 5, final season.
It's one of my favorite shows ever, but it's been so long as well.
True, yeah. I feel like I need to do a rewatch soon.
I've tried to
build up
rewatch
hype.
it. Right, I've watched that first episode like 5 times now in
Mm.
the past like 2 months.
Mm.
I was like
Yeah,
every
just
time like,
trying to-
nah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go.
I
through
think
this
I'm
whole
gonna
thing.
just do season 4.
Yeah, maybe season 4. Yeah, maybe season 4.
Because I've only seen it once.
Yeah, no, I think definitely maybe season 4. I don't know. For some reason, I don't feel that excitement anymore. I don't know.
Okay.
I think leading up to it,
Yeah.
I'll get it
I
back.
think we've also seen so little of the new season, and it's releasing next month.
Yeah.
So, but apparently they just dropped the news now that every episode is between 90 to 120 minutes. So that's basically
Damn.
a full movie
Damn.
per episode.
Damn.
Which that's just insane. It makes sense why they took so long
Yeah.
to make it now, because it's gonna be CGI heavy as well. It's gonna be
no.
like, yeah.
But anyway, I do want to say before we cut off on that topic, sitcoms.
Oh yeah, sitcoms again.
Sitcoms.
I have two up there. I'm hoping you mention these two.
I have. Okay, bro. Okay, not in order.
Yeah.
Okay, I have The Big Bang Theory,
Okay, easy. Yeah,
Friends,
easy.
Office.
The Office now, here's the thing. I love The Office.
Yeah.
But there's just something about it that to me, I wouldn't put it top 3.
What?
I don't know what it is about The Office, but I feel like, especially after Michael Scott leaves, there's a massive decline.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I feel like.
And even those later seasons with Ed Helms, the guy from The Hangover,
Yeah.
he's a great actor, he's funny, but I just didn't vibe with his character at all.
Nah. Let me just finish my
Okay,
list.
okay,
You're
finish
staring,
the list,
putting me
finish the
off
list.
now.
Okay,
Now I'm actually contemplating.
Mm,
Have you watched How I Met Your Mother?
that's my number one.
How I Met
That's
Your
my
Mother
number one.
is
I was hoping you were gonna say that one, because
peak.
that show I've watched maybe more than any other show in my life.
How I Met Your Mother.
I feel like the life lessons you get from that show, especially when you're young and you like.
But I feel like even same thing. Like I've learned so much from Friends and Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, for sure.
I
think.
But even How I Met Your Mother as well. But How I Met Your Mother. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Out of all, right, I've watched The Office the least.
Same. Yeah.
I've
'Cause
watched.
I think I've watched others like at least twice.
You know
or
what's a
thrice.
classic? These are for you guys as well. I don't know if you've watched it.
Mm.
So there's a show called My Name Is Earl.
I've watched.
Have
it.
you watched
Yeah.
it? Oh my, damn.
Yeah.
This is
That I was goated back in the day.
that was peak.
But I haven't seen it in like maybe a decade.
Nah, same.
Yeah.
It used to come on
But
like we used to have this channel called ETV.
Yeah.
ETV. I'm saying South African viewers like,
Yeah.
what do you mean you used to have this? But anyway, yeah, it used to come on like late at night for some reason. So those are those are like my
goated.
top.
I'm surprised you didn't mention Modern Family though.
I wanted to watch it. I actually, my wife and I are actually busy watching it again.
Oh, again. Okay, so I've
Okay.
watched it though.
No, I've completed
okay,
like
okay.
twice already.
Okay.
But like, I don't know. I first want to finish it again and then
Okay, I see.
But you
There's
know what I
something
like about
yeah.
The Modern Family?
Hmm?
Okay, is the fact that it's so easy to watch and you can watch it basically at any time with anyone.
Yeah, definitely. And one of my favorite
And you
things
know,
about those shows, one of my favorite things about those shows is the misunderstandings that happen in certain episodes. Like I'll be on TikTok.
Who's your
and I'll have,
favorite
like,
Modern Family character?
Full easy.
No,
Full,
easy.
full,
Full in
just
the
a goat. Yeah.
Full in the
Full in I like what's the
Gloria.
Cameron. Nah.
Oh, you like
yeah. I
Cameron?
like Cameron Loki.
Is it?
That guy's funny, bro.
I think I like Full and then Gloria.
Gloria, yeah. that's
Gloria.
good. I feel like all the characters though are so unique that it's like everyone has like a certain thing that's funny about them.
But I feel like that's what's so cool about stuff like Modern Family. Like How I Met Your Mother.
yeah.
We all know is our favorite character.
Barney,
easily.
yeah.
But even like The Big Bang Theory. There's like seasons where I like Leonard.
Okay.
And then it's like Sheldon. Then it's Howard. I don't think I ever...
Howard. I don't think I've ever liked Howard.
What?
Yeah, Howard to
I
me was kind
like
of
towards the end, Howard became my favorite character.
okay. I think Howard. I was just kind of annoyed by that whole thing with his mother. Every time in his house, it's his mother screaming, and I was just like.
But there's not even that much though.
I feel like towards the later
Do you,
seasons,
do
it
you,
was
do you
like
like
a lot.
do you like Big Bang Theory?
I do, yeah. I've seen it.
But towards the
a
later
lot of
season, his
times.
mother passed away.
Damn, really?
That's what I'm
can't
saying.
remember.
Because him and Bernadette actually moved into his mother's
I remember
place.
them moving into mother's place, but what she did at that point.
Yeah, that's why they moved.
Oh shit. Maybe I'm due for a rewatch.
Yeah, no, I think you
I'm
definitely need to
Because I felt
watch
like the last time I finished it was in
When's
high
the
school.
last in high school?
Yeah.
You definitely get more of the jokes now as well.
Okay.
Because there's like a lot of jokes where it's like, I didn't catch it,
Yeah.
but like, look, we finished it again for like the 10th time last year.
Damn, 10 times. I think I definitely need to rewatch for that.